The show that gives grown-ups a chance to win $1 million if they can prove that they are smarter than a fifth grader. So get ready for a whole new fifth grader experience, starting with a brand new classmate. He is a 37-year-old bowling alley manager who attended PS 41 Elementary School. Please welcome Anthony Wilkinson. Anthony, how are you? Welcome to the show.
How are you? Oh my God.
Now it says on my card, you're wearing your grandma's lucky underwear. Please tell me.
No, it's not my grandmother's
Okay,
lucky
all right.
No.
Explain what this means.
Well, my grandmother used to believe that you should wear red when you were in situations like this, so it keeps the malokia off you. So that nobody can give you the evil eye, yeah. So that there's no bad juju in the room.
No bad juju.
Yeah, so I wear the red underwear, see? I got it. You want to see it?
I don't think Alex Trebek ever had to do this. He's not lying, I'll tell you that. He's not lying. He's got the lucky underwear on.
I'm wearing red too.
I hope the lucky underwear works. I hope you walk out of here with $1 million. And I got some help for you tonight. We've got some very smart fifth graders.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna let you cheat off of them. Let's meet them now and pick your first classmate. Reagan, Trace, Dee, Lauren, and Angela.
I gotta go with D.
Dee, come on up here.
Hi, T. How are you?
Say hello to Anthony,
What's going
Dee.
on, buddy?
All right. Feeling smart? We gotta win some money tonight.
Yep.
Look at his profile. Art medal winner, shining star in reading. What's the deal with my biggest fear? What is that?
It's embarrassing. I'm afraid of clowns.
You're afraid of clowns?
Yeah, because they're like, oh, like, want a balloon? I'm like, ew.
Let me tell you this. When you grow up, if you're a police officer and you ever pull over a clown driving a car, be very careful because you have no idea how many are in there. All right? I'll tell you that. All right. Let me tell you how this game works.
Okay.
We're gonna have 10 subjects. They range from the first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. The 10th question is worth $500,000. So after you ace this test, Anthony, I'm gonna give you a chance to prove that you're smarter than a fifth grader. I'll give you one sixth grade question that will be worth $1 million, okay? Are you ready? All right, world, let's find out, is Anthony Wilkinson smarter than a fifth grader? 10 subjects, where would you like to start, Anthony?
Spelling.
Spelling? You like
I'm
spelling?
good at spelling.
You really good at spelling? I gotta go with him. I'm gonna go with second grade spelling.
Second grade spelling, all right. As I told you, correct answer is worth $1,000. Here's the question. Correctly spell the following word which refers to a police officer's shield. The word is badge. Correctly spell badge which refers to a police officer's shield. All right, Dee's locked in his answer. Are you a good speller?
I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second grade question, should be no trouble, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say B-A-D-G-E. Badge.
All right. B-A-D-G-E. I'm going to say you're R-I-G-H-T. That is correct. You got $1,000. Nothing to it, right?
I got this.
You got 1,000.
That's a good
Let's
start.
double that right now and try to turn it into 2,000. Let's see your next subject. What would you like?
Health and animal science.
You like health? The first grade health? All right, we're gonna do first grade health.
First grade health it is. The first grade health question worth $2,000 is this.
Okay.
The 5 basic human senses are seeing, smelling, touching, hearing, and what? 5 basic human senses are seeing, smelling, touching, hearing, and what? D has locked in his answer.
That's a good start. Okay, that's good. So seeing, smelling, touching, hearing, and there's another one?
Apparently so.
Wow, they must have just added that one. Let me think. I think I know, but I'm not sure.
Well, let me explain your cheats.
Okay.
You have a peek, which means you can peek at your classmates' paper. If you like their answer, you can take it. If not, you can go with something else. You have a copy where your classmate at the podium will confer with the classmates over at the desk, but you must take that answer. And you have a save, which means you can answer, and if you're incorrect, but your classmate at the podium is right, they can save you, and we keep playing.
Okay.
I must warn you, though, they can't save you from the bad juju. Apparently, only Grandma's lucky underwear can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna lock in a cheat, and I'm gonna lock in a peek.
I'm gonna lock in a peek. All right, take a look at the board. Your classmate D said he thinks the correct answer is...
Taste. That's the one.
Okay.
That's it. Yep. I'm gonna go with tasting.
You wanna lock that in?
And I'll lock that in.
Tasting. Cheating on a first grade question.
I totally
too.
just did.
Take a look at the board. The correct answer is... Taste. Tasting. Yeah, there you go. $2,000. All right.
Thank you.
Let's keep this train rolling. Let's turn that into $5,000.
All right. Oh, wow.
Your classmates can only help you for 2 questions at a time. D, you need to head back.
Thank you, buddy.
Now, Anthony, you're no stranger to cheating. Listen to this, kids, because, you know, we talk about cheating in the classroom. Anthony failed a test in the 5th grade, and he tried to forge his mother's signature, but tell them what you did.
Well, I spelled her name wrong.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy way to get busted
Yes,
when you spell her
busted.
name wrong.
I spelled her name wrong.
And your mom is here
She's
tonight
here.
rooting
Yeah,
for you.
I
Where's Mom at?
Yeah.
Dee, how are you? That had to be a proud moment.
That was the only thing he did wrong.
Shocking. A New York mom thinks her kid does nothing wrong. So he was a good kid.
He was a good kid.
Good kid, smart kid. Speaking of good kids, Anthony, you need to select a new classmate.
Angela.
Angela, come
Yeah. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you.
on. How you doing?
I'm good.
Angela, check this out. Anthony owns a bowling alley. What's the best game you've ever
The
bowled?
best game I ever had was a $2.99.
$2.99.
I know.
That means the last frame, one
Last
pin
time,
standing.
That was the best I ever did. My brother Frank is here, though. He has a lot of 300s.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
257 for me.
257.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So what's your high game bowling?
Well, I still need that ramp to push down the bowling ball.
Yeah.
So I'm not that professional, but around 160.
160? That's awesome. Is that with the bumper guards up too?
Yes.
So I got the ramp and the bumper guards. A lot of the pros don't even use that. So, all right. Let's keep this thing going. You got 2,000. I want to turn it into 5,000 right now. Let's take a look at your subjects again. All right, what do you think?
Animal science!
Animal science? Yeah. Second grade animal science.
Second grade animal science it is. The $5,000 question is going to be revealed when we come back. Welcome back. Our contestant, Anthony Wilkinson's got $2,000. You selected a second grade animal science question worth $5,000. Here it is. True or false? Snakes smell with their tongues. True or false? Snakes smell with their tongues. All right. Angela's locked in her answer. What are we thinking?
Oh, wow.
Do you like snakes?
No. No, I've never met one. I really don't care how they smell. Let's see. I feels like, I'm trying to picture a snake and I don't really see them with a nose. And I know they're always slithering around, so my gut tells me that it's probably true, but I want to be safe with this, so I'm gonna use a copy. I'm gonna lock in a copy.
Gonna lock in a copy, all right.
I know the kids know.
You're gonna use your second cheat, and we're only on the third question?
Yeah.
All right, come here, Angela. All right, guys.
I'm sure.
What do we know about snakes?
That they smell with their tongue.
They don't have a nose.
Yeah, they don't have a nose.
Right, they don't have a nose.
I remember learning
I don't
that
think
in
the snakes
school.
have any nose.
We went on a field trip and we went to this animal thing, and this lady was presenting a snake, and she said that they smell with their tongues.
So you remember hearing that on the field trip?
And so I'm really sure it's true. That's why around other people, that's why they use their tongue to smell them, because they could smell fear. I guess they can smell fear.
Right.
So we have our answer.
Are you comfortable?
All right.
Sure.
All right, thanks for the conference, everybody. Let's head back. Kid said snakes can smell fear. I bet you'd stink to a snake right now. Mom's starting to sweat out you moving out of the basement now, yeah. So you got the opinion of your classmates, but you write down the answer you like the best. All right, she has locked in her answer. We're not even out of the second grade, and we've used 2 cheats already. What would you have said if you didn't have a cheat?
I would have said true.
You would have said true, but it doesn't matter what you would have said.
Yeah.
Because you elected to copy, which means you have to take her answer. If you had said true, you would have been right. So if she said true, you got $5,000. If she said false, gutter ball. We're going home with buckus.
I know.
Take a look at the board. Angela said the lucky underwear is paying off. You got $5,000. You've got $5,000, and we're about to turn it into $10,000, and that's not all. Tonight, we are celebrating the staff and students of elementary schools all across the country, so we started something called the Grade School Giveaway. So you get this next question right, not only will you win $10,000, we will give an additional $10,000 to the school we have chosen tonight. Let me tell you a little bit about them.
Okay.
They were the 2014 National Blue Ribbon School and one of the 25 best schools in America. Please welcome the principal and some of her students from Wallen Andrews Elementary in Whittier, California. Hello, Principal Alicia! Now, Principal Alicia, tell me, what does it take to be a National Blue Ribbon School?
We're one of 25 schools in the state of California based on all of the achievements of our kids, the hard work of our dedicated teachers, and our outstanding parents. It takes all of us, but we are so proud.
What would $10,000 do for your school?
Oh, $10,000 would be amazing. We would love to use that money to buy books, and of course, if we have a little bit left over, we would love to have some fun too with playground stuff.
Some playground stuff and some new books, so that is a worthy cause. We are going to do everything in our power to win you $10,000 in just a moment.
We're gonna get 10.
We're gonna get 10. All right, take a look at the board. It is time to pick a very important subject. Here we go.
I'm gonna go. We're gonna do astronomy. How do you feel about astronomy?
Whatever you want.
I think, yeah.
First grade.
I'm gonna do first grade astronomy.
First grade astronomy. Okay, all right. First grade astronomy. Get it right, and it's $10,000 for everybody.
Okay.
Here's the question. Earth is approximately how many miles from the sun? A, 9,300, B, 93,000, C, 93 million. Earth is approximately how many miles from the sun? A, 9,300, B, 93,000, C, 93 million. All right, Angela has locked in her answer.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Anthony?
Well, I think the Earth is really far from the sun.
Nice to know the Staten Island public schools are doing their job.
So I don't think, I mean, 9,300 miles is not that far. So I'm gonna rule out A. And 93,000 just doesn't seem quite right to me.
Okay.
So I feel pretty confident that it's 93 million, so I'm gonna lock that in.
Locking in 93 million. You just went right to that one, yeah. So with a lot of pressure, 10,000 for you, 10,000 for the school we're playing for tonight. Take a look at the board. The correct answer where $10,000 is 93 million. Way to go! And we're giving the school $10,000. How awesome is that? $10,000 for you, Anthony. $10,000 for you, kids. Congratulations, everybody. Keep working hard. We're very proud of you. Good job. Wow, that's a good feeling, isn't it?
That is a good feeling.
That is a good feeling. I love that. Next question's a big one.
Okay.
Because you get the next question right, no matter what happens the rest of the game, you leave here with no less than $25,000. Not walking out empty-handed. This one's a big question.
Okay.
We're going to be playing for $25,000 when we come back. Welcome back. Our contestant, Anthony Wilkinson, has $10,000. We're working on turning that into $1 million. What would you do with $1 million?
Well, the first thing I would do is I would give my mom some of the money so that she could make some of the improvements on the bowling center.
Oh, very cool.
And then I would probably buy a place to live because she wants to get rid of me.
Oh, you're living with mom right now.
Yeah, I am. I'm living with mom.
So fix the bowling alley up, get your own place. Mom, this is sounding pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. It does sound good.
Let's
We better win that money.
Yeah, let's root for the $1 million.
Okay.
All right. Anthony, you need to select a new classmate.
All right, so we had D'Angelo. Oh, they're all so cute. Trace.
Trace, come on up here.
Let's go, buddy.
Let's look at your 5th grader profile page. So he's student body president at his school. He loves playing piano. What's the story with go jumping a lake?
Well, I was at my Aunt Pam's ranch, and there was this huge rope swing, so I posted this to show you how much fun I had.
Let's take a look at this on the rope swing.
Watch!
Watch.
Ready?
He's holding on, and then he just jumps out. See, that's not that fast.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. That had to be fun as well.
It's really fun.
All right, well, you're up here to try to help Mr. Anthony win some money. He's got $10,000 right now. We're about to try to turn that into $25,000. You ready?
I'm ready.
Take a look at the board. Let's choose your next subject.
Okay. Okay. How do you feel about measurements?
Oh, yeah.
Good?
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Let's do measurements.
Measurements, all right. 3rd grade measurements. This question is worth $25,000. Here it is. Trace began soccer practice at 1:05 p.m. and played for an hour and 35 minutes. It then took him 45 minutes to walk to his house. At what time did he get home? Trace began soccer practice at 1:05 p.m. and played for an hour and 35 minutes. It then took him 45 minutes to walk to his house. At what time did he get home? All right, Trace has locked in his answer.
So, Trace began soccer practice at 1:05 p.m. and played for an hour and 35 minutes. So he played till 2:40, and then it took him 45 minutes to walk to his house. So if he left there at 2:40, then he got home at 3:25 p.m. So I feel confident about that, so I'm gonna lock it in, 3:25 p.m.
I told you this is a big question, because you get this one right. No matter what happens the rest of the game, you're leaving here with no less than $25,000.
Yeah.
Now, you work at a bowling alley, so I guess you have to keep track of times a lot, like when people started bowling.
I do. Yes.
I always wondered this. I always wanted to ask, if you work at a bowling alley all day, when you get home at night and you take your shoes off, do you just automatically spray them on the inside before you put them on? But you did that very quickly.
Did I do it too quickly?
Let's find out.
Okay.
If it's 325, then you've got $25,000. If it's anything else, you're going home with 0. Take a look at the board. The correct answer is 325. Yes. Way to go. Nice job, Anthony. $25,000.
I just won $25,000. Oh my God.
Anthony, the next question, I always call it the freebie, because you've got $25,000. Even if you missed it, you would leave with no less than $25,000, so there's no reason not to answer the next question, okay?
Music.
You like music?
Music.
Okay. Trace feels good about music. I'm gonna go for music.
4th grade music,
Yes.
okay. Are you musical? Do you play an instrument?
No, I did.
Yeah.
Like,
What is that? Yeah.
I think I did. I think I played the trumpet for a year when I was in the 5th grade. Yeah.
All right. I play the radio. All right, let's take a look at this. It is worth $50,000. Here's the question. Tchaikovsky, famous for composing the ballets Swan Lake and the Nutcracker, was born in what country? Tchaikovsky, famous for composing the ballets Swan Lake and the Nutcracker, was born in what country? All right. Trace has locked in his answer.
Okay. Well, I know Swan Lake, and I know the Nutcracker. My instinct when I saw this was Russia. I don't think it's anything else. I'm trying to think of what else Tchaikovsky could be, but I feel really, I'm pretty sure he was from Russia. And I know if I don't know it, I know Trace knows it because he hit that button. So I'm gonna lock in Russia.
Lock it in, Russia. Well, I will tell you this. Tchaikovsky is a Russian name, but the question says, was born in what country?
Yeah, he could have been born in Jersey and moved to Russia.
Tchaikovsky, famous for composing the ballet Swan Lake and the Nutcracker, was born in what country? You said Russia. This is for $50,000. The answer is going to be revealed right after this. Welcome back to the all-new Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Anthony Wilkinson, has $25,000 and is about to play for $50,000. Now, before the break, you chose the 4th grade music question. Tchaikovsky, famous for composing the ballets Swan Lake and the Nutcracker, was born in what country? You said Russia. This is for $50,000. The answer is... Yes!
Oh my God! I have $50,000! Thanks, buddy. Oh my God.
You can finally move out of your mom's house with that kind of money. All right, you're headed back. Pick another classmate.
Okay. Oh, I got Lauren and Reagan. Oh. Come on, Reagan.
Reagan, come on up. How you doing, kiddo?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great. I love her voice, don't you? That's just like the greatest voice. We're trying to help Mr. Wilkinson make $100,000. You ready for that?
I can do it.
We can do it. All right, Anthony. What subject would you like?
Well, I don't love earth science, so I'm gonna do geography.
Geography? Yeah, okay. 4th grade geography. This question is worth $100,000. Here it is. What is the only U.S. state that only borders one other U.S. state? What is the only U.S. state that only borders one other U.S. state? All right, Reagan's locked in her answer. What are you thinking, Anthony?
I think that it's Maine. Because I've been there many times, and I know the only thing that it connects to is New Hampshire, and the rest of it is Canada, I think, unless it connects to California, no. Oregon, no. Washington State, though, that connects.
If you're going to do all 50, I'm going to sit down
I'm
for
sorry,
just a minute.
I'm
all
sorry.
right?
For $100,000,
No,
I just
no,
need
it's
a
a lot of
second.
money. Take your time.
It's not Florida. Ah, this is tough. What does Michigan connect to? Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. My gut is telling me it's Maine, but I feel it could be Michigan. I want to go for this. I really do. Oh. Oh wait, Vermont, New Hampshire, blah, blah, blah. No, it's none of those. No. Then over there is Minnesota.
I would buy a ticket just to listen to him think.
Wisconsin.
Let's review our options here.
Okay.
You can drop out of school
Yes.
with $50,000.
Okay.
You can answer the question and get it right. You can answer the question, get it wrong. Maybe your classmate can save you.
That's true. I don't know why I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna go with Wisconsin.
Locked it in. What do you think, Mom? You don't like that answer? What do you think it is?
Maine.
Ah!
I could be wrong.
Frank, what do you think it is?
I'm with Mom on this.
Looks like they built a little bit of alliance against you, Anthony. While you've been doing the show, Frank has slid into the favorite spot. Let's find out what the correct answer is. What is the only U.S. state that borders one other U.S. state? I can tell you this. The correct answer is either Wisconsin or Maine. For $100,000, the correct answer is Maine. That is the very first thing you said.
It was. You know, I thought there was a way to do Vermont or somewhere. I was like, oh God, is there an exit somewhere over there that goes that way? I knew it.
Wisconsin borders 4 other states.
Oh, it moved?
Yeah, it moves. Yeah, it moves. All right. Good news is you have a save. And I can tell you this, she didn't say Wisconsin. For $100,000, did Reagan say Maine? Florida.
Oh.
You thought it was Wisconsin. Only 2 states border Florida. She was closer than you. But the good news is you got $25,000. You've been a delightful player. 25 grand, that's awesome. All right, Anthony, before you leave us, there's a camera over there, and I think the world would like to hear you say something.
My name is Anthony Wilkinson, and I'm from Staten Island, New York, and I'm not smarter than a 5th grader.
Don't go away, we'll be right back. Oh, my Welcome back to an all-new Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? You guys ready to meet your new classmate tonight? All right. He is a 37-year-old middle school principal who attended Vista Grande Elementary. Please welcome Brent.
Brent, how are you? Fabulous. Thank you. Thank you. I'm beautiful.
I would still know it's you, I think.
That's good genes right there. That's what they call that.
You had the 10 grin going on back there in the
big
5th
smile.
grade. Yeah. This is pretty interesting to me. You're not going to believe this, guys. He is now the principal of the middle school he went to.
Thank you. They got desperate.
So here's my question. Back in the day, did you ever have to go to the principal's office?
You know, I was a good kid.
Why do I feel like there's a but?
Well, you know,
coming
every
right
story's
here?
got a but.
Right.
I was a good kid, stayed out of trouble, but there was one time, got a little bored, took a few wet paper towels, and with me and a couple buddies, threw them up on the ceiling of the bathroom to see if they stuck.
Okay.
They did.
Yeah.
And let's just say one of my teachers caught us waiting outside the principal's office, tearing, crying. But I'll be honest, that moment really gave me a lesson about how I really work with kids whenever they make mistakes.
So you know when somebody's outside your office, they're thinking the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, welcome to our classroom.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy to be here.
I got some help for you. We've got some very smart 5th graders. We're going to let you cheat off of them.
Oh, thank
I
goodness.
want you to pick your first helper.
You know what? Let's start over here with, how about Angela?
Angela, come on up here.
Come on, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Jeff.
Have you ever been to the principal's office?
Every kid, makes mistakes, because we're all humans.
Right.
No one's perfect.
No one's
Good job.
perfect.
This is starting to sound like the defense lawyer's opening argument right here.
But I never went to the principal's office in 5th grade.
Yeah. So for this year,
Okay.
she's good.
You're clear for this year.
I'm good. Just leave it with that.
You ready to do this?
Yeah, let's get started.
Let's find out, is Brent Kuykendall smarter than a 5th grader? Where would you like to start, Brent?
Angela, anything you think there?
Spelling!
Think spelling?
First grade spelling!
You know, I'm gonna go with my partner. Let's do first grade spelling.
First grade
Come on, here
spelling
we go.
it is, all right.
Come on.
First question's worth $1,000. Here it is, Brent. True or false? Of the 7 days of the week, Monday comes first alphabetically. Angela has locked in her answer. You want to talk it out?
Yeah, let me think about this. Okay, so we've got, obviously, Monday, M, okay. Tuesday, T comes after M. Wednesday, W comes after T. Okay, so M's still. Thursday, T is still later. Friday, Friday comes before M. Thank you. And Saturday and Sunday. So I'm gonna go, of the 7 days of the week, Monday comes first alphabetically. That is gonna be false, and I'm going to lock in that answer.
Lock it in, false. Take a look at the board. Is it true? Is it false? It is false. Of course it's false. $1,000.
There we go.
There we go. Off to a good start.
Thank you, guys.
You want to drop out of school with $1,000?
$1,000 is great, but it's not what I came here for.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, let's move on. What would you like for your next subject, Brent?
Angela, what do you think?
Social studies!
Social studies, first grade?
Yeah!
First grade social studies.
First grade social studies.
You got this? Okay, here we
For
go.
$2,000, here's your social studies question. The White House is located on what avenue in Washington, D.C.? The White House is located on what avenue in Washington, D.C.? All right, your classmate Angela has locked in her answer. You ever been to the White House?
I actually have.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice. A little small, but besides that's
Yeah. For your size, maybe it's small. The
Everything
rest
needs
of
to be a
it's
little
pretty
bigger for a
good,
guy like
yeah.
me. Of course. Okay. You know, I know many streets and avenues are named after states in the DC area, but I'm pretty confident about this one. I'm gonna go with Pennsylvania Avenue, and I'm gonna lock that answer in.
Locking in Pennsylvania Avenue.
Come on.
How many of my 5th graders agree with Mr. Kuykendall?
That's not good. Oh, thank you. Oh, geez.
Take a look at the board. The White House is
geez.
located on Pennsylvania to turn that 2,000 into 5,000 right after this. Welcome back. Our contestant, Brent Kuykendall, has $2,000. We're going to attempt to turn that into $5,000 right now. Here's the thing that I think about as soon as you say you're a principal. You know if you slip up on like a first or second grade question, you're going to hear about it the rest of your life.
Yeah, I know that. It's a little added pressure.
All right, Angela's returned to the classroom. It's time for you to pick a new classmate.
Trex, you stuck with me on Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm sorry, guys, you're off the side. Come on here. There you go, Trex. Come on up here. Oh.
How you doing today, buddy?
I'm good, and you, Jeff?
I'm doing well, thank you.
right.
Feeling smart?
Yes, sir.
Good.
There we go.
Let's look at your fifth grader profile page. He likes social studies and math. He's student body president at his school. What's the action hero thing there?
My favorite action hero is actually James Bond.
Oh.
That's a good one.
For a kid, that's kind of a sophisticated action hero. You ever seen the James Bond movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to see my impression? I got the Pierce Brosnan cut already.
Whoa, let's see this. Come
All
on.
right, yeah, let me see it.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Oh, very good. I like that. You got $2,000. Let's turn that into $5,000 right now. Let's see where Brent would like to go next.
What do you think? Mathematics? We're going to do second grade mathematics.
Second grade mathematics it is.
Here we go.
It's worth $5,000. Here's the second grade question. If Reagan saves a dime from her lunch money every day, how many dollars will she have in 20 days? If Reagan saves a dime from her lunch money every day, how many dollars will she have in 20 days? Trace has locked in his answer.
Okay, let's talk this one out. If Reagan saves a dime for her lunch money every day, how many dollars will she have in 20 days? So that's a dime a day, so 10 cents times 20, 200 cents, but you want dollars, so it's gonna be $2. So I'm going to lock in the answer, $2.
$2. $2. Take a look at the board. The correct answer is... Way to go, Brent!
All right!
Your next question's worth $10,000, but that's not all, because tonight we have set up something called the Grade School Giveaway.
Oh, fabulous.
So not only will you be playing for $10,000, if you answer correctly, we are going to give an additional $10,000 to tonight's school. Let me tell you a little bit about them. Our school tonight beat out 236 teams from around the state to come in second place in a robot building competition. They brought pride and joy to their entire city. Please welcome from Shoals Elementary in Shoals, Indiana, Principal Austin. How are you?
What's going on?
Principal Austin, welcome to the show. Tell me a little bit about this robot building competition.
Oh man, it was pretty amazing. We started a robot building competition about 3 years ago. The kids get together and they build these robots from virtually nothing. Then they compete. They sync them up with a computer and then it runs a course and they pick up things. There's obstacles. It's absolutely amazing. And I couldn't be more proud of these kids. They're phenomenal.
What would $10,000 do for your school?
Oh my goodness. Well, there's been a lot of monetary issues in the town itself. Industry has left. A lot of kids, they come to school hungry. They come to school without proper clothing. So first thing we do is we make sure that we have some snacks for every single class. Coats, gloves, socks, the kind of things that kids, frankly, they don't come to school with. And then after that, man, we would do some amazing field trips. It'd be great.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, the pressure is not on you. It is all on this middle school principal, Brent Kuykendall. Brent. Yeah.
Come on, Brent.
All right, take a look at the board. Let's pick a subject.
Help me out here, Jeff. What do you
To
think?
get it out of the way, I say we do a fifth grade music lesson.
I think you're crazy. We're not going to do that. Tress, I need your help with this. We're going to go with earth science in second grade.
Second grade earth science, okay.
Come on. Okay, here we go.
The question that is not only worth $10,000 to Brent Kuykendall, but an additional $10,000 to our friends at Shoals Elementary. The question is gonna be revealed next time on the all-new Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Show that gives grown-ups a chance to win $1 million if they can prove that they're actually smarter than a fifth grader. Our contestant, Brent Kuykendall, is a middle school principal. He has $5,000. We're going to attempt to turn that into $10,000 right now. That's 10 grand for you and another 10 grand for tonight's grade school giveaway. Meaning, if you answer the next question correctly, the students of Shoals Elementary in Indiana will be getting a check from us for $10,000. No pressure here, but not at all. Principal Austin, welcome to the show. Tell me a little bit about the town of Shoals, Indiana.
Sure, it's very small. We don't have a stoplight. As a matter of fact, I think most of your material came from this town, I think. The kids are great, but the industry has left around this area, and so there's a lot of poverty. And to be on this show, it's great for us so that we can show the kids here that, there's something bigger and better outside the town of Shoals, something that they can strive for.
Absolutely, yeah. I understand that. I grew up in a small town myself, had never been anywhere in the world, but what he's telling you is the truth. If you work hard, pay attention in school, the sky is the limit. And what would $10,000 do for your school?
Oh my goodness. First thing we do is we make sure that we have some snacks for every single class. Coats, gloves, socks, the kind of things that kids, frankly, they don't come to school with. And then after that, man, we would do some amazing field trips. It'd be great.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, stick with us here. I would love nothing more than to give this school $10,000.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Come on, Brent.
All right,
Come on,
take a
Brent.
look at the board. 7 subjects remain. What would you like?
Jess, I need your help with this. We're going to go with earth science in second grade.
Second grade earth science. Okay.
Come on. Okay, here we go.
The question that is not only worth $10,000 to Brent Kuykendall, but an additional $10,000 to our friends at Shoals Elementary. Here it is. What is the term for the amount of water vapor in the air? Is it A, temperature, B, humidity, or C, pressure? What is the term for the amount of water vapor in the air? Is it A, temperature, B, humidity, or C, pressure? All right, Trace has locked in his answer. Speaking of pressure,
I'm glad I'm a tall man, because I'm going to leave here about 5 feet tall. Let's see. Oh.
Talk it out.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, we're talking about water vapor.
Can you eliminate anything?
Yeah, I can take temperatures. It's not temperature. It's either humidity or pressure. I really think it's humidity. And water vapor in the air. I want to go with humidity. I need to get this. So we're going to go humidity. I'm locking it in. Humidity. B. Okay. I like this guy. Tell me I got him 10 grand.
From one principal to another.
I'm rooting for you.
Come on, Brent. Let's do it, buddy. Let's do it.
Yeah!
You know how important 10 grand is to this school. Take a look at the board. You said B, humidity. Are we giving them both $10,000?
Come on.
You bet we are! Woo!
Yes, sir! Yeah! They needed that. That's awesome. They needed that.
That is so cool. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the show.
Go do good work. Oh, that's awesome.
All right, we are giving away money everywhere tonight. Let's keep it going. You've got $10,000. Let's turn that into $25,000.
Okay.
All right, Trace, you can only answer 2 questions. You need to head back to the classroom.
Well done, sir. Thank you.
And I love this. You do like weekly updates, video updates for the kids in the school?
Not proud to say, but yes, I do weekly updates
no,
for my
I've
parents.
done a lot of things I'm not proud of, and they get shown on television.
Oh, this is
so
gonna be great.
why should you
bring
be
it
any
on.
exception? I want everybody to take a look at this.
Oh, geez.
Mr. Kuykendall here with another Principal's Update. Mr. Kuykendall here for this week's Principal's Update. Mr. Kuykendall here, and as you can see, it was Pajama Day. As you can see, it's Character Day, and I'm Rapunzel.
It seems like with you, every day is Character Day. Do you still have the hat?
That was on loan.
Yeah. Brent, you need to pick a new classmate.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go with Lauren. In the back of the room, they always need to get called up. Come on, we're gonna do this. Here you go.
How cool was that to give that school $10,000?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was cool,
that.
yes. Grade A Honors Citizenship Award. This kid's got it going on here. All right, we're having fun, but we're winning money. You got 10 grand. Would you rather have 25?
Who won it? Come on, we need 25.
We need 25. All right, show
Okay.
us our subjects.
Come on, Lauren.
It's time to pick the next one, Brent.
Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Can you help me with this one? Lauren says grammar. We're doing third grade grammar. This is my Achilles heel.
Is it?
This is a lot of trust in you. Come on, Lauren.
Yeah, we can do it.
Oh, grammar.
This is your Achilles heel. You're scared of a third grade question.
Of grammar? Who's not scared of grammar?
I'm good at grammar. I can
She's
do
good
it.
at that.
thank
All right.
the dear Lord.
And you've got all your cheats left. So let's take a look at the
okay.
question. It's worth $25,000. Here it is. Jeff jumped joyfully is an example of which of the following? A, simile, B, palindrome, or C, alliteration? Jeff jumped joyfully is an example of which of the following? A, simile, B, palindrome, or C, alliteration? All right, Lauren's locked in her answer. I can tell you this. Jeff jumped joyfully is an example of something that never happens.
That's too bad.
I skip sometimes, but I'm scared I'll fall if I jump. What are you thinking, Brent?
You know, I cried at night hoping grammar wouldn't come up today. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna get through this. B is out. B's out. Palindrome, really not quite sure what that is, so it's either gonna be A or C.
If you don't know what it is, eliminate it.
Exactly.
Now remember, you have 3 cheats. You have a peek, which means you can look at your classmate's answer. If you like it, you can go with it. If not, you can say something else. You have a copy, which means your classmate will huddle with her classmates. They'll discuss it. She'll come back and give her answer, which you must take. And you have a save, meaning if you had a guess and you were wrong, but your classmate at the podium is correct, you get the money and we keep playing.
Okay. This is a big one. 25 grand is a lot of money.
And it's an important one
It's a
because
What?
if you get it right, no matter what happens the rest of the game, you're leaving with no less than $25,000.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Thanks. My blood pressure was high.
Yeah.
It just increased that. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's alliteration, but what I'd like to do is I'm going to use one of my cheats. I think I need to go with my peak.
You want to peek at Lauren's paper?
Let's lock in a peak. Come on,
You
Lauren.
want
You
a
said you're
peek?
good at this.
All right.
Come on, Lauren. Come on,
Take
Lauren.
a look at the board.
Come on, Lauren.
Your classmate Lauren's answer is coming up right after this.
Oh, you're killing me!
Welcome back. Our contestant Brent Kuykendall has $10,000. We were that close to turning that into $25,000 right now. Now, before we went to break, you picked the third grade grammar question. Jeff jumped joyfully is an example of which of the following? A, simile, B, palindrome, or C, alliteration? So, Brett, you elected to peek off your classmate. Take a look at the board. Your classmate Lauren said she thinks it's alliteration. Whew. And for the rest of your life, you can tell everybody the principal peeked at your paper.
Oh, yes.
So based upon peeking at her paper, what would you like to answer, Brent?
You know, I think she's much smarter than I am, and she was pretty confident in that. I think she wrote pretty quick. I think we're gonna go with C, alliteration. I'm gonna lock that in, C, alliteration. Come on.
Now, your wife is here, right? She's an assistant principal.
The better half, yeah.
The better half.
Yes.
What do you think?
Oh.
I think he's right.
You think he's right?
Thank you for believing in me, babe.
Absolutely.
All right. This is the difference between going home with nothing or banking $25,000. The correct answer is C.
Yeah, Lord! Woo! Woo! Yeah, we're coming home! Woo! We got money in the pocket.
That was a big one. No matter what happens the rest of the game, you go home with $25,000. Now there's a happy face now. Yeah. Whoever this is next, your wife, has got to be related to you.
That's my brother, Craig.
Yeah. Craig, let me see your sign. No pressure, but your whole school is watching.
Support it.
Yeah. Are you a principal as well?
I'm a fireman.
Fireman, awesome. Thank you for what you do and for your service. We appreciate you. All right. I love the next question. There's no reason not to answer it, because even if you miss it, you've got $25,000, okay? Kind of a freebie question.
Yes!
Which one would you like?
U.S. geography!
Laura, what do you think? Geography? Third grade U.S. geography.
Third grade U.S. geography it is. Now, you've seen these things online where people answer tests with funny answers or incorrectly. This next question is inspired by a test paper we found that had an epic fail. Take a look at this one. What state borders North Dakota to the west? West Dakota.
It's not a bad answer, though. You know, they read the question.
They did read the question.
You know, they assumed there was another Dakota.
I mean, it's clear that they can read. They just don't know geography very well. So, your question is, what state borders North Dakota to the west?
Oh, of course it does.
All right, Lauren has locked in her answer. Have you ever been to North Dakota?
Nope. Nothing against North Dakota. I just haven't made it to that neck of the woods. You know, I have some ideas in my head about what it could be.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Yeah. It's not California. Could take Texas off.
Texas is gone.
It's not Florida.
Only 46 left to go.
Oh, yeah, this is where it gets interesting.
I gotta think where you go to work every day. There's gotta be like 100 maps in that building. Yeah, no guess at all?
I'm gonna go with Wyoming.
Well, you still have some cheats. You could answer Wyoming. If you're wrong and she's right, she could save you. Or you can copy, which means she would huddle with her classmates and they would discuss it. But you would have to take that answer.
No, I don't. I know she's bright, much brighter than this principal. I know we got a great team over there. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna lock in copy. Let's lock in copy.
Lock in copy using your second sheet. Okay, Brent, we'll see if your classmates can help you. Coming up when we come back. Welcome back to the all-new Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Brent Kuykendall, he has $25,000. We're trying to turn that into $50,000. Now, Brent, you locked in a copy on your third grade U.S. geography question. You ready, kids?
Yeah!
All right, come on, Lauren. All right, what'd you write?
I wrote down Wyoming.
You wrote Wyoming.
I wrote Ohio. Montana.
Montana.
I wrote Wyoming.
Wyoming.
I put Minnesota.
Minnesota. Wow. We're kind of all over the
Because I
place.
know Minnesota borders it, but I'm not sure if it borders it to the west. Maybe Montana. Do you think it's Wyoming? You said Wyoming. You said Wyoming. You said Wyoming. I don't know. But
Even you
I
said
don't think it borders anything to the north because that's like
Canada's to the north.
Have any of you ever been to North Dakota?
No.
Oh.
Is North Dakota near Wyoming? I think it is.
It's between Minnesota or...
It's between Minnesota and
I
Wyoming.
still think it's Wyoming.
I really don't think it's Wyoming. I think it's Wyoming.
Okay. You get to decide, okay?
This is your decision. It's your
Okay. All right. Here we go. Lauren, you heard your classmates, but you get to pick whatever answer you want, okay? Quite a powwow over there.
Yeah.
Oh, save me.
Okay, so.
Whatever you think.
Okay, because I was thinking between two answers, but I really think this one's it.
All right, she has locked in her answer. All right, Craig, what do you think it is?
I think it's Wyoming.
You think it's Wyoming?
Yes.
Wyoming is absolutely wrong.
Oh, all right.
Didn't want that hanging over your head the rest of your life. Both the big guys were wrong. We're in a little bit of a pickle here. We had a plethora of answers to what state borders North Dakota to the west. The correct answer is Montana.
Of course.
Which
Of course.
was the answer that Angela recommended in our powwow. If Lauren wrote Montana, you have $50,000 and we continue to play. If she wrote anything else, you have $25,000 and we must say goodbye.
Oh.
Take a look at the board. Lauren's answer is Minnesota. Oh, that was a good guess. Better than Wyoming. It's a lot closer than Wyoming.
You did your best. You did your best. Good job. Come here.
There it is, right there.
Oh,
I think everybody in the room learned something today. Here's the good news. This principal won $25,000. Thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you, sir.
And the fact that you love it so much.
I love every minute of it.
One last piece of business before you leave us. There is a camera right there.
My name's Brent Kuykendall. I'm a principal of a middle school, but I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the all-new Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, kids, you ready to meet your new classmate? He is a 31-year-old fast food manager who attended Wilkinson Middle School. Please welcome Caleb Covison.
Hey, how you doing,
Hey, Caleb, how are you?
Good, good.
What's up? Boom.
Man.
You got a lot of things going on there.
No.
The turtleneck with the vest.
Never goes out of style.
Digging the glasses.
Thank you. Thank you.
And what is going on with the hair? You look like the first fifth grader I've ever seen that wore a toupee right there. So,
That's true.
I love it. What kind of student were you?
I was a clown. I was the class clown for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So, could you use $1 million?
It would definitely help out. Absolutely.
You've come to the right place.
Yes.
Because in my classroom, we have $1 million and we have some very smart fifth graders that you're going to be able to cheat off of. Let's meet them now and pick your first classmate. Joining our class, the first desk, Mason. Angela! Lauren!
classmate. So let's get Mason up here.
Mason, come on up here. He left me hanging. You left me hanging.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
How you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling awesome right now. I'm excited.
Let's look at your fifth grader profile page. His favorite subjects are history and vocabulary. Dean's List at school, Caleb. How about that?
Man, that's a good sign.
Your mom's here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Mom. Now, Mom, you must be proud he made the Dean's List. Oh, yeah. All right, let me tell you how the game works, Caleb.
All right.
I'm going to show you 10 subjects. They range from first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. 10th question is worth $500,000. You ace this test, I'll give you one sixth grade question. It is worth $1 million, okay? You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, world, let's find out. Is Caleb Covison smarter than a fifth grader? 10 subjects up there, Caleb. Where would you like to start?
I'm good at grammar.
You good at grammar?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's go second grade grammar.
Second grade grammar it is. This question is worth $1,000. Here's the question. Which word correctly fills in the blank? Angela and Reagan are happy because blank going to the zoo. A, there, B, there, or C, there.
Well, when you say it like that.
Yeah, exactly. Angela and Reagan are happy because they're going to the zoo. All right, Mason has locked in his answer. What are you thinking, Caleb?
Okay. Thinking I wish I had like spell check right now. I'm trying to think about what the theirs are. So there's there, like they're going there. There's theirs, and that's theirs, and then they are. But I'm like, man, is that even a thing? It all looks so weird now.
Okay, let me explain. You have 3 cheats. You can pick at your classmate's paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it. If not, you can go with something else. You have a copy where your classmate at the podium will confer with their classmates. Come back, they'll write down the answer they like the best, but you must take it. And you have a save, meaning if you answer incorrectly, but your classmate at the podium is correct, they can save you, and we keep playing.
All right, I don't want to use a cheat this early, man. It's risky. You know, my man Mason said he's good, so I'm hoping that if it comes down to a save, it's going to come down to a save. I don't ever remember using like they apostrophe R-E, so I'm going to go with B, there. I'm going to lock it in.
All right, locking in B, there.
Man.
All right, take a look at the board. The right answer is C, there. It's they, apostrophe R-E, meaning they are.
Yep.
Caleb, you're going to be going home on the first question of the night. Unless Mason said C, and you probably won't hear about this for very long, maybe 50, 60 years. You were the guy that went out on the first question. Mason. A lot of pressure. If Mason said C, you got $1,000, and we act like this never happened.
Exactly. Yes.
If he said anything else, I wouldn't want to be you. All right. Caleb, take a look at the board over here. Your 5th grade classmate Mason said C, there, yeah!
Woo! You said it, baby, you said it.
Mason, good job, brother.
Oh my, all right, I got it out. Mason, you just gave me $1,000.
Woo! This never happened.
It never happened.
You got $1,000.
There we go.
We got it out of the way. We have 9 subjects up there. You can turn that 1,000 into 2,000 very quickly. Pick another subject, Caleb.
All right. Let's keep it simple here. Let's go with first grade math.
First grade mathematics.
First grade math. Come on.
All right. The 2nd grade was a little tough. We're going to ease it back down.
That's right. That's right.
First grade mathematics question worth $2,000 is this. Lauren has a quarter. Mason has 1 dime, 2 nickels, and a penny. Who has more money? Lauren has a quarter. Mason has 1 dime, 2 nickels, and a penny. Who has more money? All right, Mason's locked in his answer. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I don't know what there is, so. Okay, let's do some math here. Lauren has a quarter. I've worked in a drive-thru. It's 25 cents, okay?
You know, it's a little late to start acting smart.
Mason has 1 dime, 2 nickels, and a penny. So we got 10 cents plus 2 nickels. It's 20 cents and a penny. I mean, he's up to 21 cents. So Lauren has 25 cents. Mason has 21 cents. I'm gonna say Lauren has more money. I'm gonna lock that in. Big explanation.
And for the first time tonight, you're making sense. Take a look at the board. The correct answer is... Lauren, you got $2,000. There we go. You got your mojo back.
There we go.
2,000. All right, your classmates can only help you for 2 questions at a time. Mason, you need to go back, but good job,
And he helped
Bob.
me. Mason, thank you so much, my man.
You're welcome, man.
All right, who would you like next, Caleb?
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. All right, let's go Angela. Come on,
Angela,
Angela.
come on up here.
Thank you.
So, Angela, I hear you have some special people in the audience today.
Yeah, my mom, my grandma, and my brother.
Hey, everybody. Okay, do you get nervous when she's up at the podium?
Oh, yeah.
Do you really? Does it make you more nervous when your family's here?
Yes.
Yeah, does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, by the way, is that your brother?
Yes.
Is that the one you said isn't always so nice to you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
I mean, I love him.
You want me to go talk to this guy for a minute?
No. I mean, everyone fights sometimes.
No, brothers and sisters, that's your job, not to always get along with each other.
Yeah.
And he's good at his job. We'll just leave it at that, right?
You're pretty good.
All right. Let's win some more money. You want to do that?
Let's do it. Yeah, I do.
All right, look at the board.
Right.
Vocabulary! Vocab!
Okay, all right. All right, she said vocabulary.
You like that?
That's a 1st grade subject, so she's speaking my language here. Let's go with 1st grade vocabulary.
1st grade vocabulary
I like it.
It is worth $5,000, and here's the question. What is the plural of the word sheep? What is the plural of the word sheep? Angela's locked in her answer. What are you thinking, Caleb? Caleb, don't do this to me again. Do not do this to me again. What are you thinking?
Man, I'm thinking that I took a risk earlier because I just thought I knew, and I didn't know. And now I'm like, man, I think I know again. Man, I don't even want to say this out loud.
Say it out loud.
I know I have to, right?
It can't be any stupider than some of the other things we've heard.
Oh, man. I would say that, like, sheep is one of those weird words where it's like the same both ways. You got, like, it's 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep. I don't know.
You keep counting them, and I'm going to fall asleep.
Anyway, I'm not taking any chances because I know as bad as this may be, man, I got to trust these 5th graders, dude. They're smart. I'm going to take a peek, man.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to lock in that peek.
Lock it in, taking a peek. Call me an alarmist. I'm a little concerned right now about the 5th grade questions. If you peek, will you have an idea if that's right or wrong? Your confidence level's never been higher, has it? Let's take a peek at the board over here. Angela's answer is coming up right after this. Our contestant, Caleb Covison, has $2,000 and is playing for $5,000. Now, Caleb, you selected to cheat off your classmate, Angela. The guy's already been saved by Mason, and now he's cheating off Angela. Let's take a peek at the board over here. Let's see what Angela wrote. Sheep.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
If you get this wrong, there you go. So you can take her answer, or you can go with something else.
No, I was thinking, like, if somebody would be like, hey, look over in that field. How many sheep are there? I'd be like, it's 3 sheep.
Over there.
Over there.
So what would you like to answer?
I would like to answer sheep. I'm gonna lock it in.
Lock it in. If you miss this, it is going to be so bad. What is the plural of the word sheep? You said it is sheep. For $5,000, the correct answer is sheep. You got $5,000. What a way to go. Angela, great job. These kids are smart. Caleb, your next question will not only be worth $10,000, but tonight we are celebrating the staff and students of elementary schools all across the country with something we're calling our grade school giveaway. So you answer this question correctly, not only will you win $10,000, we are going to give an additional $10,000 to the school we've chosen tonight. Listen to this. This is really cool. This school's music teacher promised his class he would shave his head if the kids raised $2,000 for cancer research. They raised $11,000. So he shaved his head. Please say hello to the freshly shaved Mr. Eddie and some of his students from Wild Horse Elementary in Chesterfield, Missouri. Mr. Eddie, how are you? Now, Mr. Eddie, what made you promise to do something so drastic like that?
Well, over 14 years of teaching, I've discovered that students like to give their teachers a hard time. So I thought as motivation, I could shave my head and they'd be able to give me a hard time for a couple weeks.
And did you have a lot of hair before this?
Oh, it was past my shoulders. It was way past my shoulders.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it was very, very long. It was kind of my defining characteristic, so it was really hard to let go of that.
Whoa.
And I love the fact they didn't just stop at 2,000. They kept going all the way to 11,000. You guys should be really proud of yourself. That's impressive. Eddie, what would $10,000 mean for your school?
Oh, a lot more toys in the music room, for one. But also, you know, we have such a diverse population here at this school, and we go all out trying to find ways to reach every student any possible way we can. So we're going to put it towards everything we can do to just advance every kid the best we can.
That is so awesome, and I love a teacher that is so all in like this.
Thank you.
The fact that you would shave your head to encourage these kids.
Hey, Jeff!
Trace, yes?
If we raise enough money, can we shave your head?
Now look what you've started, Eddie!
Sorry.
I'll tell you what, I've had my mustache since the 11th grade. How about we make a deal? You raise enough money, I'll shave my mustache. I don't even know if I have a lip under there anymore. It's, well, how much is enough money? What have you got to raise?
20 bucks?
20 bucks?
Buddy, this ain't a $20 mustache right here.
All right, so what's your mustache looking for?
You guys match them, and I'll shave the mustache on the show.
Awesome.
This is why they tell you never to work with animals or children. It's stuff like that. All right, which kid is not getting recess today? Let me look at my, take a look at our subjects. Important question here. What would you like?
All right, I really want to get this.
Measurement!
I'm gonna go with 2nd grade Earth Science.
2nd grade Earth Science. All right.
Here we go. Come on.
We got
We got this. We got this.
Listen carefully. It's worth $10,000 not only for you, but for our friends at Wild Horse Elementary School. Here's the question. What is the term for someone who studies clouds, rain, and weather patterns? Is it A, volcanologist, B, meteorologist, or C, epidemiologist? Angela has locked in her answer. I'm thrown off already because I thought the answer was daydreamer. So,
All right. I'm not even gonna begin to act like I know what a volcanologist is. Okay, so you watch the weather. Who's on the weather? The meteorologist is on the weather, right? It makes sense if they're gonna talk about it, they'd probably study it. So, man, I wanna win it for that school. I wanna keep one of my cheats. So I'm gonna go with B, meteorologist. I'm gonna lock it in.
how would you feel if I told you in Latin, Vulcan means clouds? It doesn't. I was just asking, how would you feel?
I feel slightly uncomfortable. I would.
We need to get this one right. I want you to have $10,000. I want them to have $10,000.
Come on.
Take a look at the board. The correct answer is... Eddie! Congratulations, Eddie. More things for the music department, more things for the whole school. Keep up the good work. You're awesome. We're going to be playing for $25,000 when we come back. Welcome back. Our contestant, Caleb Covison, has got $10,000, and we are trying to turn that into $25,000. All right, Caleb, this next one's important because up to this point, if you had answered incorrectly, you would have left with 0. You get the next question right, you leave here with no less than $25,000, okay?
That's right.
Let's get this next one right. You need to pick another classmate.
All right, okay. I'm gonna go with Trace here.
Trace, come on up here.
Come on, man, let's do this.
You're killing me. What was that all about? You just threw me under the bus.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
On national television, what am I gonna say?
It's for a good cause, Jeff.
It is a good cause.
Very good.
But I may look like a doofus without a mustache. So, like I don't look like a doofus with a mustache. So, all
You
right.
said it, not me.
I did say it. Let's look at your 5th grader profile page. He likes social studies and math. He's student body president at his school. What is I'll Fly for Free? What is that?
Well, I posted this because my mom's a flight attendant, so I get to fly for free in planes, and I got to go see the pilot.
How cool was that?
It was really cool.
They didn't actually let you fly the plane for a little while.
I wish.
Yeah, no kidding. That would be cool. All right, we're going for the money. You've got $10,000. Get this next one right. You don't leave here with less than $25,000. So let's pick a good subject.
Ancient history and measurements.
He's saying the 3rd grade question.
I'm liking it. I'm liking that. I'm gonna go with 3rd grade measurements.
3rd grade measurements. All right. This 3rd grade question is worth $25,000. Here it is. If 1 inch represents 9 miles on a map, how many miles would 7 inches indicate? If 1 inch represents 9 miles on a map, how many miles would 7 inches indicate? All right, Tracer's locked in his answer.
Okay, 1 inch on that map is 9 miles. So it seems to me like this would be 9 times 7. All right, I hope I'm not missing something here. If I'm doing my math right, on that map, 7 inches is gonna represent 63 miles. I'm gonna lock it in.
Lock it in, 63. Gotta get this one right.
Got to.
25,000 is huge. For $25,000, the correct answer is 63.
I did that. I did that.
$25,000. 25 grand. We're going to try to turn that into 50,000. Next time on the all-new Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.